This is Operation 200. I'm going to go to 200 pounds, and I'm going to lose 200 pounds. You do the math. See what that makes me right now. That's what I used to look like. Now, things have changed. This is what I look like now. A lot different, huh? There I was. And here I am. Hey, I'm Michael. This is Operation 200. And you're about to join me on a journey to lose 200 pounds. Okay, so what can you expect besides my sweating a lot here in Operation 200? I'm gonna get on my paper because this is so important. Gotta make sure I cover them all. First of all, I'm gonna crack the code of weight loss. No. I'm gonna crack my code of weight loss because we're all individuals. And my theory is that there is so much that has to do with personality. And it's not just your diet. There's not one thing that works for everybody. It's going to be based upon your DNA, your personality, and all kinds of other things. So I'm trying to crack my code. Therefore, I am going through different diets. I'm going to try different diets. I'm going to try the keto, the paleo, the carnivore, the intermittent fasting. All of these diets. Just not just because I want to be entertaining. I do want to be entertaining. I want to be educational as well. I want this to be educational, but also I'm trying them out for myself. I'm cracking my code. And during this time, I'm going to do all kinds of things while I'm on the diet. I'm going to judge the diet, not just based upon how much weight I lose, but based upon, how I feel. I mean, if you're losing weight, but you just feel terrible, that's not very good. Your mood that you're in, how your body feels, how your mind feels, my blood pressure, my weight, my body fat percentage. I'm going to do everything on each one of these. So every week, maybe every other week, and sometimes maybe a full month, I'm going to be going through and I'm going to be testing these diets. So you can check them out. That's how the episodes are going to go, a weekly episode. That's what you can expect. So many things that get in the way, so many roadblocks, so many distractions. Roadblocks are something that keep us from getting where we want to be. But whenever you're talking about your weight, and picturing yourself who you want to be and saying, can I get there? The answer is always the same. This roadblock can be moved. It just takes a lot of effort. So this is within your control.
Always with you what cannot be done. Hear you nothing that I say. You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
You can't kind of decide to do something. You can't kind of decide to quit drugs or to stop drinking. I was on drugs and I could not ever do it unless I was fully committed. And it wasn't until I was fully committed that it actually happened. I was really committed before. I tried really hard. I wanted to, but until I decided I wasn't going to, then nothing would change. And in this, you've got to decide right now that you're going to lose the weight.
Do or do not. There is no try.
You got to do whatever it is in your mind, whatever you have to do.
There is no try.
To make that decision, because nothing else matters right now. It's not going to be too hard. You can find the ways to do it. It is possible, but it's impossible if you do not have the will, if you are not committed 100%. So get to that point. Whatever it takes to get you to that point, get to that point. I was done with that segment of the video, and I had to stop and say, wait a minute, I've got to be honest. Yes, willpower is it. And yes, everything I said about willpower is true. But let me tell you about myself. I have failed over and over and over. It's not as if for the last 10, 12 years, this is the way I wanted to look. It's not as if this was part of my goals in life, or it's not even as if I said, well, I'll sacrifice it if I get this other stuff. There was no trades. It happened, and the entire time I didn't like it. The entire time I have tried many ways many times to lose the weight. This time is different. You're just gonna have to wait and see. It is different for many reasons.
There is no try.
You've got to have a list of little things. Things that'll mark your progress. Things that don't accomplish the big goal, and that's not what your eyes set on right now. You know that's gonna happen. But one little small thing at a time. And these little small things are very significant and very encouraging. And so you need to sit down and write it all out, just like I've done here. Now, look, my first 100. This is the list that I have. My first 100 pounds, that's it. I mean, shower without being scared the bathtub is going to fall through the ceiling. That is really embarrassing to say, but that is true. I mean, these are little things that are important to me. Stand up for more than 2 minutes. I couldn't do that not too long ago. Stand up straight. Couldn't stand up straight hardly. And so all these other goals here that I have, these are just little things, little victories that I can have. This one I just had recently fit into my seat belt. Watch this. Okay, listen, there's a reason 197 of why I'm doing this. This one's up in the top, you know, maybe the top 15, and this one really shames me. Check this out. Watch my seatbelt. Watch it. Show it.
I'm showing it.
Okay, look. No seatbelt can make it. Do you see?
Yeah.
I don't fit. That is very, very embarrassing. Oh! All right, send it to me afterwards. All right, here we go. I'm putting the seatbelt on. Let's see how it goes. See if it's easier. A little bit easier. I can pull it back a little bit like this.
Hey, there's a little bug in the car.
Look, now I got a little bit of space.
See that?
Yeah, that's just a fiddly grasshopper. So you can see how important lists like this are. I mean, they're just meaningful every day because you look ahead and the goal may be big like it is mine, 200 pounds, but little things at a time, 110, 25, 50. And that's where I'm at now. I'm getting ready to check off the next one. Then I'm going to go to my second level, my second 100. And look at that, jog. I need to be able to jog. That would be wonderful. Okay, now it is time for me to do what I've got to do. I've got to weigh in, my first weigh in. But first I want to look at this. This is back more than a year ago, 2/15/22. And I went in because I was having sleep problems. There were all kinds of problems. I'll tell you about later on the effect that sleep has on you, your weight. But you'll see right here, I weighed 417 pounds. That was a year ago. That's the most I've ever seen myself weigh by far. Very depressing to look at, but there it is. And my blood pressure, look at my blood pressure, 168/116. I'm going to take both of them. I'm going to go weigh and do my blood pressure right now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I weighed this morning, but let's do it again. 356. We'll call it an even 355. 355 was what it was this morning, but there we go. 356. Okay, so I do the math, and it looks like I've lost some weight. So, hey, that's good. I've lost 63 pounds or so. All right, now let's get the video done. Look at this. I mean, I wear black shirts. That's all I wear is black shirts. I think it hides, but I'm looking at myself right now, which there's something to say for looking at yourself. It doesn't hide it that well. I thought it hid it a lot better. We'll try white. From now on, I'm going to do this only in white shirts and try to get kind of a full body thing. Now, we'll talk about this belt over later. Well, be sure to check back next time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope this is encouraging to you. Give me any ideas, anything in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell so that you'll get updates whenever I put something new out. I'll put a lot of stuff out regularly. So welcome to Operation 200. It will happen.
Do or do not. There is no try.